So in this video, you'll learn why there are no overcrowded markets when it comes to ads. You could be in fitness, in e-com, in freelancing, doesn't really matter. The niche is not too saturated to scale with ads. And you don't even need to have a big business. Ads aren't just for people who have a big following, who have a big business already. You can take the average coach, the average high ticket offer owner, and you can probably get a lot of sales using ads, even if the niche is saturated. And I'm going to explain how. Okay? So, what we need to know and understand is a concept called sophistication levels. Okay? This is something that one of the probably greatest copywriters of all time talked about in his book Breakthrough Advertising, and it was Eugene Schwartz. So basically, in every single market, there's a certain sophistication level. You can also see it as skepticism, how skeptical the prospects are, or people in that market, to your offer. And there are 5 levels, okay? So it goes from 1 to 5. That's a pretty weird one. From 1 to 5, right? 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest market sophistication, okay? And depending on where the market is in terms of their skepticism, you have to sort of approach them in a different way in order to actually sell, okay? And so here's where people go wrong. They will be in fitness, etc., and they'll say you can't run ads for fitness because it's impossible, it's overcrowded. What's actually happening here is that they are trying to sell an offer that in a niche that is basically sophistication level 5, or an offer that people have seen so many times or have tried and they have failed that they basically become blind to that offer. That is basically when the market is like at its highest sophistication. And that goes with weight loss. Weight loss has been around for, hundreds of years, and people have been making ads for it for hundreds of years. Like, people have seen all the claims, they have seen all the unique mechanisms, they have tried all the methods, that they are basically blind to your offer. Like, they are hyper skeptical towards it. And so it doesn't matter how good your offer actually is, if you're marketing it in a sophistication level 5 market such as weight loss, it won't work. Okay? But here's the thing. Instead of selling weight loss immediately in a market that is super high sophistication level, what you can do is actually lower the sophistication level and sell something that people don't have such a high skepticism towards, and in the back end you sell the high sophistication level offer. Okay? Because skepticism gets lowered obviously when they trust you, when they have bought from you, when they have consumed your content, etc. And this is why you can obviously sell like weight loss to organic audience, for example, because people have time to like consume you, etc. And so over time they become less skeptical. But if you're doing, let's say, ads, then that doesn't work, and you're dealing with cold audience. Okay? And so overall, sophistication levels are a constant. So what do I mean by lowering it? So instead of selling weight loss, you sort of niche down on the problem. And so here's the thing. Weight loss actually solves or like covers a bunch of different problems. And so there's like, you know, there's like diet, there is like workouts, there is like grow a bigger butt, etc. There are so many like problems, aspirations, and desires underneath the like branch of weight loss. Okay? And weight loss, like we said, is a sophistication level 5 problem market, right? But if you niche down and pick some other problem, the sophistication level won't be as high. And even all of these, like workouts, diets, they all also have a bunch of sub problems attached to them, just like weight loss. And so let's say instead of selling weight loss immediately, you niche down to like how to grow, I don't know, how to grow like bigger arms, and you have some sort of like unique mechanism to get people that results. Lower sophistication, okay, so it's easier to compete because you're not going after this like big thing that everyone else is going after, where the ads are saturated and everyone has like seen everything. You're going after something different. Yeah. And this is also how you can like beat bigger competitors without actually competing with them. Like you're in these sort of same niche, like you're in the niche of fitness and health, but you're focusing on a different problem on that like first touch, right? When it's like cold traffic. And so you solve this problem first, and then once they have consumed that, right, and they trust you, they've got results, then you can upsell the higher sophistication level offer. Okay, so this is basically how it works. And so think about this when it comes to like your own niche. Let's say you are doing client acquisition for people, right? You help people get clients or whatever. The problem is, again, there are so many ads and offers from agencies saying things like, I'll get you 30 clients in, 10 days or like 180 days, etc. And the people who actually win are the people with a brand. Like I said, people have consumed them, they know who they are, so the skepticism is lower. But what they also do is like offer an insane money back guarantee to combat the high sophistication level in that market. But what you can do to beat all of them is just, again, niche down. So what is involved in like client acquisition? It could be, it could be sales, but even that also is like high sophistication level. So you can maybe niche down more on that, or you can help people with like show up rate for calls. It could be, test these ad hook templates, right? You can see all of these things can be like a low ticket offer that helps you just acquire that first customer and like start that relationship, so that you can later upsell them this offer when there is way less resistance and they actually trust you now. Okay, so you can do this in essentially every single niche to compete, to like scale, to outcompete people. And you don't have a better offer, you may not have more skills, but you just have better thinking. Okay, hopefully this makes sense. If you like this, please subscribe, it helps me. Bye.